Greetings, educational judges. I am Ori Peace. Accompanied with me on this project are Okongu Mesoma, Kabiru Aisha Garba, and Kabiru Fatima. We are from Junior Secondary School Area 11, Gariki, Abuja. We are here to share insights about our health-led initiative aimed at addressing the challenges of geriatric care of Nigeria. The United Nations UN describes a person who is over the age of 60 as an older adult, while the World Health Organization (WHO) describes a person who is over 65 years as an older adult. Most developed countries have accepted the chronological age of 65 as a definition of elderly or elderly persons, as it is often linked with the age at which they begin to receive a pension, which means this is also the way they begin to receive a pension. According to a report released by Professor Usman Ahmed, there are only 7 geriatricians in Nigeria, which is highly inadequate to cater for the over 9 million aged persons in the country. Ahmed told newsmen in Abuja that the population of elderly persons was growing exponentially, noting that Africa would bear more older persons by the year 2030. The GAM president said Nigeria does not have adequate medical doctors or any highly professional doctors who can associate with older people. In order to validate this problem, we started conversations with Dr. Usi Ogbu. By the first time 2050, for the first time globally, there will be more older persons than there are adolescents and youths aged 10 to 24. Having understood this problem carefully, our team conceptualized and validated a solution which we tagged Care for the Aged. Care for the Aged is a mobile application that bridges the health information and infrastructural gap with old people. Thank you.
Okongu Mesoma. Our app aims to connect old people to geriatricians remotely, provide vital medical education to old people, provide access to health insurance in partnership with NHIS. How it works? Let's walk you through our proposed app interface. Old people sign up as patients and provide relevant information to generate accounts. Every user has to be verified via email or SMS before they can access the account. Experts also sign up using licensed documents from governing health bodies. We intend to onboard pool of experts on our app through unconventional recruitment process where we can earn remotely and as well as touch lives. Features of the app: diets, marketplace, checkup, and academy. Thank you.
Startup cost is, during our startup phase, we'll be investing about $1,000. This cost covers app license, marketing campaigns, cloud hosting, database management, API and payment integration. Revenue model. According to Google Consumer Barometer, 40% of the current Nigerian population within the age bracket 55 and above are currently connected to the internet. Our sources of revenue include 5% commission on consultation fee by experts, subscription fee for app access, in-app purchases or sales made through our marketplace.
Even on our first phase or the second year, when our venture grows the most, we expect our venture will steadily grow throughout the second, third, and fourth phases. We currently have no major competitors in our country. We have an edge because our app will be the first geriatric telemedicine app. No other app sells conveniently in this space the way we do. Our team comprises of the team leader, the ideator, the mobile app developer, and the graphic web designer, having strong competencies in programming and domain expertise in business development. Let's leave you with the words of Christopher A. V. Becher, CEO Sanofi and iQuote. If you think about how healthcare is delivered, it's on an ad hoc basis. Someone comes into the hospital, someone comes into the pharmacy, someone comes into a doctor. But beyond those touch points, patients are on their own. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Femi Ayejio from Fairport Medical Center. I'm an obstetrician and gynecologist. Geriatrics is the field of medicine that we don't really have more specialists in it in Nigeria at the moment. And as it stands in Abuja, there's no geriatric center. And I guess in the whole of Nigeria, even if you are going to have geriatric center, it will not be more than 5. And we have so many elderly people, which means you have limited number of specialists attending to the elderly. It's a big issue which our government and our Ministry of Health need to look into. What can I say? They've done a very good thing. It's a good milestone. What we can only tell them is to work more on the app they've developed, keep at it, ensure that this app doesn't just work once and stop in the middle. Ensure that this app continue to update itself so as to also help to keep reducing this gap for the maximum benefit of these elderly people.